Good morning, fellow writers. Got distracted, forgot to hit go live. You know how it works. But I am here. I am ready to get some work done. Excuse me. I finished that edit. I still need to write the editorial letter, though, so I got to get that done. Quite frankly, I might do that during the first sprint. It's still work. I'm still stealing time to get some work done. So, how are y'all doing this morning? What are you going to work on? It happens. Good morning. Good morning, Tea Leaf. It is good to see you. Well, I am on a roll. Let me go ahead and take my meds. Make sure my heart doesn't explode. They're all like, does high blood pressure run in your family? Yes. Mom's side, dad's side? Yes. Grandparents? Yes. What can I say? Oops, what ones? All right, here we go. CVS says my prescription is ready. And I'm like, but I have a lot left. Like, I mean, I miss them every now and again, but not enough to have that much extra. Good morning. I haven't decided if it is a good one or not yet. Right? Eat coffee and breakfast. Yeah, I did not eat breakfast yet. I'm not in the mood. All right. Meds have been taken. Yeah, I didn't even remember. I only had like 77 pages left of this book, and I didn't even touch it. I did not have time. Just working, working, working. So, is what it is. I chose this career. I did this on purpose. Tea Leaf is working on some organizing at the moment, but I'll move to writing in a bit. Excellent. Got to get to a stopping point. That I understand as well. Hence the reason I was late today. I was like, oh, oops, I should quit doing that and do the other thing that I need to do. Awesome, awesome. All right. So since we are here, Tea Leaf needs to finish organizing. I need to write an editorial letter, and Alicia needs to get breakfast. I say we go do that. This morning has been a doozy. Yeah, hubby's sick, kids full of themselves, and I'm tired. Right? But we're here, Alicia. We're here. That's points. You know how many people feel exactly like you do right now and they don't show up? So I just want you to know you are rocking it, even if it doesn't feel like it right now. You are. So showing up is what counts. All right. I mean, you have to actually write words too, but showing up is the first step. All right. Look at my hair. It's because I showered last night, so I went to bed with it wet, so it's going to be interesting today. Uh, I mean, I always say I wanted to have more body. I guess it's got plenty of body right now, doesn't it? That's right. Gold stars all around. And Paula's on. Hi, Paula. Good to see you. How are you on this fine afternoon? I guess it is for you. See, this is why I say happy time zone when I go to other people's sprints. I never know what time it is. Tea leaf. Arr. Not just a pirate sound, but arr. That's right. What a frustration as well. That's right. We have all of the things going on, and my camera's too close. Sorry about that. No one wants to see my face that early in the morning. It is what it is. All right. Here we go. Let's start this first sprint. Get the productivity going. Well, look at that. Time flies when you're having fun. Or, when you're struggling through an edit. Either way, time flies. Let's see. And Paula, we said hi to Paula. I think she might be sprinting right now. So she stopped and just said hi, which is awesome. I love this community. And let's see. Alicia's gold stars all around. Indeed, indeed. Let's see. And Chantel stopped in too. So good to see you, Chantel. I waved while we were sprinting. That was the best I could do at that moment. Paula says hi to Alicia. Chantel says, good morning, Kelly. Popping in to hug the like button and to say hello. It was good to see you. And Courtney has joined us. Hello, Courtney. How are you on this fine morning? Hey, Kelly and friends, I'm off to bed, but wanted to pop in real quick. Thumbs up and hope them words flow good. Thanks, Courtney. We appreciate it. We need it. It's midweek? Isn't it Wednesday? Yeah. Man, I spent so much time editing the last couple days, I can't even think straight anymore. That's why I have to take breaks in between projects because my brain is just fried. Fried. Let's see. Alicia ate breakfast, got coffee, and wrote 200 words. I need to flesh out this gentleman a little more. Very nice. Oh, sorry. How rude. Dharma. I'm rehearsing a scene for my audiobook. It has 5 of my main characters. Giving them distinct, consistent voices is challenging me, right? Yeah, that cannot be an easy thing. That's impressive that you're recording your own. There's no way. No way. I couldn't keep the voices straight when I was reading stories to my children. This is not my strength. Tea Leaf got in about 70 words, but got my side stuff done. Yay! Excellent, excellent. Nice to be organized so you can sit down and actually get work done. I feel that. I don't have time to organize those, so I just have to get work done. But it's like really hard for me to like do my own work, which is why I do these sprints, right? So, but today work is overcoming. I'm sorry, it's just too much right now. I'm so close to being caught up though. So close. I will get there. By the end of next week, I should be completely caught up and back on schedule. So I'm on schedule for a couple weeks, and then, multiverse, and then I'll be off schedule again. Well, you know what? My life's not boring. Definitely not boring. Tea Leaf got in about 70 words. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I read that. See? Not boring. Nothing boring about my life. That is talent, right, Courtney? Yeah, definitely. That is a hard thing to do, to get those voices down. It's why I pay professionals, which is also why my series aren't done yet, because professionals are expensive. Good night, Courtney. Sleep well. We shall see you later, I am sure. Not on these sprints. We'll be done. You'll be sleeping. But on sprints, hanging out and around and around. My creamer to coffee ratio is off. Oh, well. It's helping me concentrate. That's all it needs to do at the moment. Especially when all I want to do is finish the book. I have 2 books now that are this close to being done. So hopefully I can get this done so that I can read those books because I really want them done. I only have 2 books finished for the month so far. What is it? The 9th already? The 10th. Jeez, it's the 10th. I only have 2 books done. That will not do. I have a lot more books to read. So I'm also weak because I decided last night, even though I didn't read a single page of this after sitting on it for a day, not reading it, I do want to read the last one. At least in this trilogy, right? Because it was a trilogy and then she's written more after. I kind of want to. I'm just not going to buy it. That's going to be my compromise. I'm just going to get it from the library. I don't need to buy it. Definitely not going to read it again, but I don't know. There's something intriguing about the world. I just have to be patient through the boring stuff. So if anything, it's good for me. It's good to be a little patient. Watching a video about, not right now, before the stream started, part of the reason why I was late, watching a video about Goodreads reporting how many books have been abandoned, like what titles have been abandoned. And just about all of them are really thick books, right? I mean, people get into it. They're like, nope, nope, can't do it. Mm-mm. Let's see. I like the phrase, it's like Christmas every day. Everything's new and a surprise when your brain doesn't function fully. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. That's exactly what happens. It's a surprise every single day about what's going to happen, what isn't. But it is what it is. I try not to make it. That's why I buckets of lists, just like Alicia. So her and I are list queens. Do you use lists, Tea Leaf? Do you keep organized by lists? I have to, or I would lose my mind. Literally. I also need to find a place to do a pop up sometime next couple weeks. And Friday, my good friend, her second romance book comes out. So that's very exciting. Well, she's having a launch party at Barnes and Noble. Actually, I don't know when it comes out. Let me see. Because last time we got it early, Barnes and Noble got special permission to get it out early so that she could have the party. Because, you know, launch day is on Tuesday. It's always on Tuesday. A excellent chance to fall in love. What do we got here? Dude, I went to the Pango Random House. They didn't talk about this. And you need to yell at them. They should have talked about this one. September 9th. There you go. It came out yesterday. So exciting. So I will have a copy of that gorgeous book and that gorgeous cover on Friday. See, Alicia and I, we're list people. Tea Leaf, Outlander was one of them. Game of Thrones, Jonathan Strange. Yes, yes. And Outlander, I have no interest in. Game of Thrones, no interest in. If he's not going to finish it, I'm not going to dedicate any time to it. Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell, I finished that one. It was really good. Really good. See, I'm stubborn. I'm like when Chris said the other day, I finish books. I finish them. Tea Leaf, I'm trying to break that. Honestly, IDK, I get more addicted to the list than actually wanting to do what's on the list, if that makes sense. So lately I've been trying new things, changing it up. Oh yeah, I have to change it up. I can never ever do the same things. So sometimes I'll make a list of 20 things that I have to get done, and I have to break things up into small steps. Or I can't do them. It can't be like clean my room, right? It has to be like, vacuum room, change sheets. Like it has to be something very specific. It can't just be clean room. And so I break all the things I need to do up into like 20 things, and then I'll roll a d20, and whenever it comes up, I'll do that one. Sometimes I have something that's high priority, like this edit has been. So then I'll edit a section. I break up the edit into sections, which I have done. And then I'll edit a section and then do something else I have to do. And then edit a section. And like yesterday, I edited a section and then I cleaned the litter box. And then I edited a section. And then I took care of some orders I need for my authors. And then I edited a section and then I like that, right? So that works sometimes. Sometimes I just have a list of categories I need to do. And I just go down in order. Like one of the categories I had here was like, I get to watch a video because I try to keep up on YouTube. Edit the other work I was doing. Work, so anything I have to do for CDS. Read a chapter because I'm still trying to get these things done. Clean, so any kind of cleaning project that I have to do, and again, small sections. And then personal stuff, because I also have a personal list I have to do. Things with friends, I have to do errands, shower, things like that. And then I'll just go down. I'll watch one video, then I'll do one edit sectioning, then I'll do one thing that I have to work that I have a list on. I have things I have to get done for work list. I'll do one thing off that list, right? I'll read one chapter. Do you see what I mean? And then I'll go back and start over. So that's one thing I do. So those are two different things I do. Three. I told you about three. So do you see what I mean? So I just have to keep changing it because whatever I'm doing will work for a little while and then it won't work anymore. Sometimes I'll make a list of the things I have to do in priority order. Again, small sections. So things I have to do in priority order. And then I will like play a game. Right? And it has to be a game that I can walk away from. So the, what was it? The Plum Valley one worked. A Stardew Valley works. The little bookshop I have now, that one works too, where you're like, all right, I'm gonna play a day in this, or if they're like the bookshop one, the days are too short. A day works great in Stardew, but on the bookshop they're too short. So it'll be like I'm gonna complete this quest, which is what I do in Plum Valley too. Once I complete this quest, then I do the next thing on my list, right? And then I'm going to complete this quest, and then I'm going to do the next thing on my list. And that keeps me going. So there's always, 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 always something different to keep this stimulated. And something that worked great last week might not work this week. And sometimes I'm so super focused on something and it needs to get done anyways. I just let myself focus and just get that thing done and do nothing else but that thing. Welcome to ADHD. The only way to be productive is to continuously change the way I am motivating myself. So, and sometimes I just need to get the F out of the house. So when I'm really writing on deadline, I will leave the house. So I'll like go to the mall and then I will sit down at Starbucks at the mall and I will write for an hour. Then I'll get up and I'll walk around for 10 minutes. And then I will sit, at a restaurant and, order an appetizer. And then I will write for another 2 hours. Then I'll get up and walk around for 10 minutes. And then I'll write like so that I can actually get the writing done that is so hard for me to concentrate on. So there's always, that's how I used to study too. I used to study just like that. Got straight A's too. It worked. So as far as my personal experience with ADHD is that I have to continuously trick my brain that this is exciting and new so that I can get stuff done. And I never get enough done because it takes me too long to make myself do stuff, right? But I still get stuff done. All right. And Christina made it. Hi, Christina. It is good to see you. Christina says, remember to hydrate, feed thyself, save progress, do the laundry, take bed, stretch, and show some love to the like button. Also, make sure you sub and ring that bell so you hopefully get notified. Thank you, Christina. We much appreciate your reminders. I took my pills first thing this morning, though. So I was, first thing upon starting the stream this morning. And Tea Leaf gets it. Yeah. Yeah, I think a lot of us get it. That's why this body doubling works, right? So speaking of body doubling, that's the other thing I'll do. I'll watch someone stream and just, work during that time and take breaks when they do too. Let's hit this next half hour. Alicia, the only time I can get things done is if I'm hyper focused on something. Yes. Yeah, I mean, I agree, Alicia. It's me too, but the problem is my brain usually likes to hyper focus on the thing that's not the priority. So when it does focus on the thing that is the priority, I'm good to go. But I'm not that lucky. I'm not that lucky. All right, here we go. Timer. So much to unpack with this story. How are y'all doing? Are you getting the things done? Have you properly tricked your brain to obedience? Also, I get to read your story today, Tea Leaf. Yay. See, I got to get this done so I can do that. As Charles said, time to trick my brain into doing something interesting. Exactly. Exactly. That is half the battle right there. 3/4 of the battle. All the battles sometimes. I'm telling you. My entire life has been tricking my brain. But I'm not the only one. It's so funny though, because the circles I run in, most of us are not neurotypical. And so when I get out in the main world and everyone has no idea what I'm talking about, it feels so strange. That's like being in your little bubble, right? Which is why I don't stay in my bubble, because it's not healthy. You got to go out, explore, meet new people. Oh gosh, hope you like it at least a little bit. I've never read a story that didn't have a lot of potential. Never. It just depends on how hard you want to work to fix it. That's all. And you're still a new writer, right, Tea Leaf? Like, you haven't published anything yet, so there are lots of very common new writer problems. So if I can help you with that before you pay an editor, like the dude paying me right now when he has all these common issues I wish he had researched and figured out first, because I'm very frustrated. So this is the way to do it. Find a group, go through it, learn first. Alicia got distracted but managed another 250 words. I mean, that's pretty good for being distracted. Christina started checking messages, found more sprints to add to the Bible, and drank of the coffees. I love that. I love that. We must drink of the coffees. Which, Christina, on this spreadsheet, my sprints are still wrong. It still says I'm doing writing sprints on Thursday evening. So, under Cursed Dragon Ship. Red Comet Rising with Len. Hi! Good to see you today. Exploring is great. It was awesome seeing you at Dragon Con. Have you recovered yet? I've recovered. Did you get Concrud? Zafo got Concrud. Jacob got Concrud. Jenna's fighting it. I got a little drainage. That was about it, though. Alicia, the gentleman, I think, will be tied to the house somehow. Oh, that's smart. That's clever. I like that twist. And I sold a book on Pango. Yay! Christina, Thursday evening. Yeah, on the spreadsheet. Last time I clicked on it, because I just scrolled down to see, and it says that I am still, because we did for a little while, but not very long, because it just didn't last. It's hard for me to write in the evening. It's Thursday night writing sprints. So we don't do that anymore. And these sprints, these day ones, they're not listed on there. On the magical spreadsheet. And Red Comet says, same here. My voice is mostly back. I got something, but I'm fighting issues from cut grass now. That's the thing, right? Am I sick? Is it allergies? Am I just tired? I don't know. Did you come to write with us? We're writing every morning. We would love to have you. So, Red Comet, I don't know. You have to tell me what you want me to call you, though. So let me know what you would like me to use in chats. But Red Comet is also an author. So welcome. Met from one of those other circles I like to travel in. Though they're also included in the non-neurotypical. I'm telling you, man, like none of us are neurotypical. It's also writers, right? Writers don't tend to be neurotypical. People who are neurotypical do not sit down and talk to their imaginary friends and write stories about them. That's just not normal. Tea Leaf, all of the above, probably. Yes. See, you need to write. You should come with us. We're doing it every weekday from 8 to 10 Central. So we talked about it. I'm pretty sure we talked about it at DragonCon while we were there. Yes, you see it? Oh, was it on the welcome page? I only went through the welcome page. Maybe that's why. I'm going to have to flip through. I didn't realize there were more tabs. I'm not using your spreadsheet correctly, Christina, which again, you can post it in here if you'd like. So anyone else who needs to know where the sprints are, like I said, you need to get more work done. You need some body doubling. It's always nice to scan the spreadsheet and see who's up and sprinting. We need to update that spray. Yes, 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 yes. That one needs some love. Let's see, Alicia, I know it used to be very distinct on whether it was a cold or allergies. Nowadays, I'm never sure. Right? Welcome to getting older. We just can't tell. Just can't tell. And Red Comment says that they need to find their neurodivergent categories. Yeah. Yeah. That's the trick, right? That's the trick. I don't know that categories are important until you need meds or want meds, or you're trying to figure out how to get stuff done like I did, right? So that's the trick. That's when they're useful, because knowing which type you have, there are different techniques that work better if you want to get stuff done. If you want to leave the house, if you want to function in this society not made for us. Though I can't imagine a society working very well if it was made for us, quite frankly. So, you know what? It's fine. It's just fine. It would be more inclusive, I can tell you that much. Christina, yes, there's a page for every day listing all the sprints we have found for that day, and there's a page for the readathons for that month. Okay. All right. I've not been using the spreadsheet properly. I just looked at the homepage and that was it. Oh, you have the actual days like September 10th, September 11th. Oh, wow. That is a lot of work, Christina. So you don't just have like Monday through, wow. Holy moly. Yeah, I've been missing out. I have not used a fraction of the awesomeness that this spreadsheet is. That's incredible. I had no idea. Well, this is going to be a lot more useful than I thought it was. Fantastic. Huh. Even have the different time zones in there. That's pretty cool. So we don't have to do math if we don't want to. I like it. I like it. Oh, that's pretty cool. I am definitely going to look at these. Christina, you work too hard. You need like a Patreon so like we can like donate some so that I can, this is fantastic, Christina. I don't know why I never even looked at the bottom and saw the tabs. I just looked at the front page. What can I say? What can I say? I love spreadsheets, but I'm still not an expert in them. How about that? See, Tea Leaf never noticed them either. It's not just me. It's not just me. Let's see, what do we have? At least I wish these spam calls could go away. They just call me 3 times back to back, but my spam filter blocked them. Yeah, it's very frustrating. I agree, Alicia. So many people offering me money, right? That's what the current scam is. It's so frustrating. Luckily, because I have all Apple devices, right? So it pops up on my screen. I just say, no. Go away. If a name doesn't pop up, I'm not answering. But the problem is they fill up my dang voicemail. So now I got to go through and delete all the freaking voicemail. It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. And I can't find a delete all for my voicemail. So if anyone knows how to do that on an iPhone, please let me know. So I have to delete them one at a time. And Christy said, lots of tabs there along the bottom of the page. Yeah. Right comment. A society for me would be amazing. I'm still happy to share. For sure. Same. Alicia, it seems like they're calling daily since July, and I have the do not call me register. Yeah, same. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They move around too fast. It doesn't matter what laws there are when you can't get caught and prosecuted. So that doesn't stop them. And it's zero effort because they just have everything automated. So they're not paying a person. They're not having to monitor anything. So it's really, really low effort for a hire. Just that one person answering them. Let's see. And Alicia loves the BookTube spreadsheet. I mean, I love it even more now that I see how awesome it is. Yeah. Yeah, Christina said we're not the only ones that didn't notice. Yeah, it is pretty useful. And yes, Coda did the time zone math for us. I mean, that Coda gets the time zones down. I'm a big believer in Patreon. Exactly, Red Comet. Exactly. Alicia, I knew about them. The tabs, I mean. Oh, Alicia did. Fine, Alicia. We didn't see them. Let's see. Your cousin, the Nigerian prince, yeah, is offering me money. I wish it was that. No, it's like, no, we're going to give you a loan for $400. You just got to make the first 3 payments and give me your social security number and thanks. No. You have a tax relief. I have a tax relief one calls me also, and I have a debt collector one that calls me. They're all just calling me. They all think that this is important. And I'm like, I know none of you. None of you. Super low effort, massive reward. Cloning numbers doesn't help either. Exactly. Exactly. So sometimes I will answer because every now and again it's like, why is the state of Texas calling me? I mean, it is my business phone number too, right? So I'm like, why is the state of Texas calling me? Maybe I need to, maybe that's something I need to pay attention to. But no, it's just spam. Let's see. Christina, we always get the calls about our Medicare. We are old, but not that old yet. Oh no, are those the next ones I'm going to get? Medicare is coming next. That's great. Jump scare wasn't prepared that time. Is the timer, is it that loud? So sorry. I'm sorry. My sister had a call come in from her own phone. She was like, ow. Zapo said the spam is coming from inside the house. That's so funny. I mean, I might answer that one because I'd be like, what the heck? All right, here we go. We are on our last sprint, last 30 minutes. Let's get this done, guys. Let's get it done. I'll see y'all in 30. there we have it, folks. Our third and final sprint. We have yet again had a successful morning of making the dreams happen. I am so proud of us. You should be proud of us too. Let's see. Tea Leaf says, I have to run out a few minutes early. Have a great day, everyone. I hope you have a great day too, Tea Leaf. We will see you in the morning. I look forward to reading your story later today. Red Comet says, you too, to Tea Leaf. And let's see, Red Comet, if you are curious, we are doing a short story. We are trying as a group. Of course, there's no requirement, but we're trying as a group to submit a story to the publishing program that I graduated from at Western Colorado, led by Kevin J. Anderson. They have a call out every year. They do professional pay for short stories of 5,000 or less. And if you join our Discord, cursedragonship.com/Discord, join our Discord, and I will add you to that group of writers where that meet in the morning. We're called the Morning Time Pirates because we are stealing time away from the rest of the day in order to get some writing done. So we are the Morning Time Pirates. So if you want to join us, we would love to have you. Let me find the link. There it is. I have the link pinned to the top of that chat. And I will post the link here. So that's the details for the short story. If you are curious. That's right. Morning Time Pirates. Arg. We're stealing 2 hours. They're ours. No one else can have them. Let's see. Alicia, I got dressed and wrote another 300 words. You're rocking it, Alicia. Good job. Red Comet, I am proud of us. Good. Good. We should all be proud. We did good. I hope you got some writing in. Alicia, I'm ready for a nap, but I have to go mail this Pango book. Yeah, right? There's always one more thing. Hopefully that'll wake you up, right? You know, the action of actually going to do that. I also need to mail some stuff, but it's going to have to be tomorrow morning. And I'll finally get that stuff mailed out. I'll get Christina her book that she won, along with the training cards and cool stuff like that, all signed. So I will get that out to her. And I need to get a marketing package out to Greg Little for his book signing on October 4th. Let's see. Yes. And Red Comet needs to do that. Good. Yeah, join us. Join our Discord. And we'll get you there. Yay! I'm gonna assume that's you. Did you just join? And you got 400-ish words. Yes, good job. And Christine said was looking for a good crochet along. My hands are not busy enough. I mean, you can crochet with us in the morning while we're writing. I mean, we're good with that. And Christina says, remember to do all the things. Hydrate, feed thyself, save progress, laundry, take meds, stretch, and show some love to the like button. Also, make sure you sub and ring that bell so you hopefully get notified. Thank you, Christina. So, you know, Red, Christina keeps us in line around here. She's an avid reader. She is not currently a writer. I don't know if she has any aspirations to be so, but she's part of the BookTube community and keeps all of us streamers in line and on track and is a huge helper. So go Greg. Exactly. Yeah, he was able to get his books up on a Barnes & Noble by his house. So he's got the books up and he has a signing that will be at the Barnes & Noble. Greg's rocking it. Alicia, I need to clean off my desk as well. I may make a spinner wheel for a few tasks. Yeah, spinner wheel. See, there's another cool thing to do that need to be done. Then take a nap. You know the hard part about taking a nap? It's like right in the middle of when you have to go pick up the kids. That's what it is for me, right? Like, yeah, napping was always hard for me when I had to go pick up the kids. And Dad calls. Well, at least he waited till after the sprints. That's not bad timing for Dad. Yeah, thanks for the sprint, says Charles. You are very welcome. Thanks for being here. Done some writing in poetry form, but not in a long time. Nope, I get it. I get it. So, you know, you are welcome here regardless. So, but you love authors. Yes, you do. We love authors too. So much so we wanted to be one. See, that's how it works. All right, Benny, good boy. I do not have time to pet you all day long. They give you things to read. Exactly. Oh, Benny is insisting on attention. No, Benny. Go on. Go away. There you go. Throw a magazine at you. Not on purpose. It just fell off my desk. It is what it is. I also need to clean up my desk, but I don't have time. All right. Excellent, excellent, everyone. Thank you so much. I feel like I'm missing something. I am not. I'm going to go over to the Discord and make sure that you have access to what you need, Red Comet. And that should be it. All right, everyone. We'll be back tomorrow, 8 a.m. Central, right here. And tomorrow I'll actually be able to write because I will be done with this project. And I'm so excited to be done with it. More excited than I can tell you. Okay.